It's Edinburgh and beyond, and our next act is from New Zealand, and his name is rather unusual. Yes, it's Christmas. Of course, they have Christmas in the summer in New Zealand. Sort it out! Please welcome all the way from what I like to call Scotland Mark II. It's Jared Christmas!
But, no, he's right. My name really is Jared Christmas, and Jared is spelled J-A-R-R-E-D. Thanks, Mum and Dad, that's Jard. And then having a last name Christmas, man. I hated it at high school, because for 1 year I had a teacher, when she was calling the register, we were never allowed to go, "Hi, hello, I'm here, good to see you." No, every morning it was Brown, present, Christmas. And you know, as soon as a teacher does that, that's when the rest of the class go, "Open season on Christmas. Start throwing the rubbers." I mean, erasers, not condoms. I don't know where the fuck you grew up. But, yeah, so that was all fun. And also what I want to know is, Britain, how many fucking accents do you guys need in such a small place? It's incredible. I get on a train and go to another city and you're speaking English I can't fucking understand. It's brilliant, man, because in New Zealand, our accent's all the same to the point that the words beer, beer and beer, all the same. That's a pint of beer, I can't bear that, no shit, that's a grizzly bear. All the same. Whereas you guys have got bear, boo, bear, bear, boo, bear, bear, fucking whee. Two for a pound, two for a fucking pound. My mum's 14, my mum's 14. I can't do the accent, it's just a bit of social commentary, really. And speaking of social commentary, Sunny Delight, holy shit! That stuff's depleted uranium. You give it to your kids. That's a form of child abuse and you don't give a shit. It's great though, because it drives kids mental, right? So what I want to do is get a whole heap of 5-year-olds together, load them up on Sunny Delight, hook them up to those kiddie harnesses you see single chav mums have, hook them up to them, load them up on Sunny Delight, sit on skateboards and have a husky race. Yeah. Come on, you know that would be a great day out, because you could have a blue team, green team, glow-in-the-dark team. It'd be fantastic. I saw a kiddie harness the other day with the button you push and it extends out so the kid thinks he's free. He's going, "I'm free!" Oh, it's like a pikey bungee jump. It's brilliant. Now, see, that's the thing. I don't know that much about British society, but the underclasses, I know the names to call them. Because I've travelled on the buses. So, and, you know, I don't want to brag or show off, but I've been to France. And I went on the Eurostar, and that's pretty fucking cool, because on the English side, it just goes really slow. And then once it gets to the French side, it's like, fuck off! And they were rioting again recently, weren't they? The old French. Rioting again. Yeah, now they fight. Exactly. Yeah. They could have done with some of that spirit in 1940. And don't worry, it's okay, that's not racist. I've checked it out, most of them guys are white as well, so it's fine. But what I loved about the riots last year, the big ones, to quell the violence, they didn't send in the military, did they? No, they sent in the gendarme. I don't even know what the hell a gendarme is. Just sounds like a really pretty police officer with gold trim in his uniform holding a baguette. Just striding into violence going, "Un baguette." And all the rioters are like, "Oh, I'm angry and disgruntled, but a bit peckish." And then it all got solved. It all got solved with cuisine, because that's the French way, isn't it? Cuisine, cuisine, cuisine. Because they're fucking up themselves about their food, aren't they? They think they're fucking God's gift to food, right? So what I loved doing when I was in Paris, right, was going into all the French restaurants, which over there, they're just normal ones. And... Thanks. And going into the restaurants and ordering a coq monsieur. Yeah, I know. You drop the R from croc and you get cock and it's a fucking giggle. Seriously, I know how childish it is, but restaurant after restaurant, it's coq monsieur, coq monsieur. And it was great until that French waiter dropped his trousers. Long foreskins, the French. Yeah, I know. It smelt of garlic, too. It didn't taste like it. So, yeah, good times, man. Good times. And speaking speaking of food, are you a salad guy? You don't look. You're not a salad guy because you're a man. Men don't eat salad, do they? No. The only salad men eat is rocket because it sounds like a spaceship. And salad's a waste of time though, because when you eat salad, your mouth's going, I'm eating, your brain's going, I'm eating, and your stomach's going, no, you're fucking not. And once you've eaten a salad, all you want to do is go out and lick a steak. Or better yet, lick a live cow. Anything made of meat, right? And do you know what? McDonald's is selling salads now. That's wrong. And the worst thing about it is the salad costs the same price as a Big Mac. How does that fucking work? I can go outside, pick some grass and squirt some balsamic vinegar on it. That's a salad. Now, why does that cost the same price as something where you first have to grow a cow, then kill the fucking thing, and then slice it and dice it and freeze it and send it all over the world so no one really knows where it originates from? Fry it up on some rancid grill, slap it on a bun made of nothing natural known to man, squirt ketchup on it, which isn't made out of tomatoes but pumpkin and fucking vinegar, and then chuck little bits of white things that are meant to be diced onion. Oh yeah, good one. It looks like diced onion, but it's not fucking onion, is it? Why does that cost the same price as a salad? It's bullshit. That's the reason obesity is so huge at the moment, and that's a pun. Accept it, deal with it, move on. Because come on. It's a revolution, people. It's a fucking revolution. Join the queue, all right? Because seriously, who is going to go into Marks and Spencer's and pay £2 for a bag of salad when Iceland are quite clearly selling 30 chicken nuggets, 6 meat patties, chips and a heart attack for £1.50? Yeah. You take that advice. Because I don't care if my kids are eating rubber. At least they're fucking full. I don't have any kids. Not anymore. So, that was a pretty tragic day in their lives. Anyway, I'll tell you what wasn't a tragic day. When I was a kid, I was into Dungeons and Dragons. Any other D&D fans? Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons was wicked, man. Really? Come on. No, I wasn't into that Dungeons and Dragons where it was like, my name is Thoran. I am a warrior from the tribe Orsini. You will die to my sword blood sing. No, I'm a wizard from the 10th level of hell. I will slay you with my magic missiles. No, why? I wasn't into that shit. Just rolling the dice in my bedroom and stuff, you know? And one of my fantasies was to meet a girl who was into Dungeons and Dragons. And I learnt pretty quick that girls are more into roleplay, eh? And the first girl I asked about it, I was like, are you into roleplay? And she was like, yeah, in the bedroom. And I was like, yeah. And she went, cool, I'll be a nurse. And I thought, whatever, man, I'm going to be a warrior from the forest, but what the fuck? All I'm saying is your nurse hasn't got a fucking chance against my warrior. It's not until you've taken someone out with your long sword that you realise, wow, life's taken a bit of a weird turn for me. It's a bit fucking weird. And I'll tell you another weird time in my life was when I was 12. My parents took me to a wildlife park to check out the lions and gazelles, right? And for some reason, this wildlife park threw in the token gesture of geese. And I couldn't understand that, because who gets bored of watching a lion munching on raw meat and goes, you know what, this sucks. What I want to see is a fucked up duck. It was lunchtime, right? It was lunchtime, and I'm sitting there eating my sandwiches, and I decide, right, I'll feed the geese, right? So I'm standing there, handing the bread out to the geese, and the flock starts surrounding me, right? I'm surrounded by geese, and I feel like Jesus handing the bread out to the geese, and I'm just handing it out, right? And that's when I catch sight of this big bastard just sort of waddling around the outside, and you know how they walk. They've kind of got this evil John Wayne swagger, sort of like that. And this guy was fucking huge, right? And he started coming into the flock, and the flock parted for him. And I was shitting myself because I'd run out of bread. And I'm screaming at them, no more bread, no more bread. But geese don't fucking understand English, do they? They're just looking at me going, "Wah!" And this big bastard's coming at me going, "Eh!" And he's locked onto me with his beady little goose eyes of hate, just coming at me going, "Oh!" And I'm really shitting myself because I haven't had that much experience with big birds apart from the one on Sesame Street, and he seemed all right. And this guy, he's just coming at me going, "Oh!" And then he launches himself at me and bites me in the nuts. And I say nuts, I mean nut, left side, and he bit it 3 times. He's going, And it's, the pain, man, because I've been kicked in the balls. I've fallen off my bike and crushed them on the crossbar. I've even had a girl headbutt me in the balls. That was weird. But nothing compares to the pain of a goose munching on your testy. Your whole body wants to vomit. I'm screaming in pain and fear, look over to my family for support, laughing like fucking idiots. You guys have been wicked. Cheers. Good night.